Okay, everyone, I'm going to start walking you through, this is 911. This is actually INT 911, which is the first lesson in Unit 10. The first problem, it was going to tell you basically to make a human number line, which obviously we're not going to do. I just wanted to quickly touch base with what each of these things mean to make sure you have a kind of an understanding and a review of inequalities. So when you have something like this means that x can be anything equal to or bigger than negative 2. So negative 1, 0, 1,000, a million, all those would work. Because, again, it has this little line underneath it, it also means that the solution could be negative 2. That is also correct. When you have a problem like this one, it's the same process. So now it's anything that is between negative 1 and 4, including negative 1 and 4. So it has the little line underneath, which means that x can be 0, 1, 2, 3, a half, all those, but x can also be negative 1 or 4. The other ones we're looking at are things like this. This one's got a little bit of a difference to it, because while this part has the line, this one does not. So what this means is that x has to be bigger than negative 5, and it also has to be less than or equal to 0. So 0 would work, negative 1, negative a half, negative 4, all those, but negative 5 would not be correct, because it can't be negative 5, it needs to be bigger than negative 5. So that's your quick review. We're going to walk through a couple of these problems, and then I'm going to have you do a few of your own to turn in for your assignment. At this point, it says compare the solutions to x greater than or equal to negative 2 with that of an equation like x equals 3. The difference is, of course, for this one, anything bigger than negative 2 is correct. For this one, the only thing that is correct is 3. So, for part B of this problem, how many solutions does an inequality have? Well, it's infinite, because this means that anything smaller than or equal to 1 would work. And that means all the decimals, fractions, irrational numbers, anything that's less than or equal to 1 works. The other piece I want a quick review with you is the graphing of inequalities. And that is our work for problem 9.3. For problem 9.3, you have to write the inequality, so you're basically doing writing the inequality based on the graph. You're going to notice that some of these graphs have a filled-in dot, some of these do not. That comes back to the, if it is open, it cannot be that number. If it is closed, it can be. So our inequality for 9.3a, it shows that all the numbers equal to 1 or bigger than 1 work. So my inequality would just be that x has to be either bigger or equal to 1. 1 is a solution because the dot is filled in, and anything bigger than that is also correct. For letter B, we have an open dot and all the numbers that are less than negative 1. So x has to be less than negative 1. Notice that we're not going to put a line underneath the sign because you have an open circle, which means that negative 1 is not a solution. That does not work. This next one's actually got two pieces to it. The first piece of it shows that x could be either, I guess x would have to be less than negative 3. Because the circle is open, meaning that negative 3 is not a solution. The top section means that x can be greater than or equal to 2 because it's got a filled-in dot. So 2 is a solution for this problem. It is one of the numbers represented here. Now, because there's two pieces to it, you have to include the fact that this is actually, it could be either the less than negative 3, or it could be greater than or equal to 2. Any of these solutions would be acceptable. Okay, all of these and all of these are numbers that work for this problem. So as long as it falls on either side, it falls underneath this piece here or this piece here, it is a solution. And then our last example, here we're saying that x has to be bigger than negative 4. However, it also has to be less than or equal to 2. Again, we have a line underneath the right one because of the filled-in dot right here. Now, the only things that are going to work for this problem are these numbers right here. So it's not just that it has to be bigger than negative 4, it also has to be less than or equal to 2. It's not just that it has to be less than or equal to 2, it also has to be bigger than negative 4. So this one, you're actually going to combine them and say that x has to be bigger than negative 4, and also it has to be less than or equal to 2. Okay, so that's the end of the first video for this lesson. I'm going to do another video here in just a minute to walk you through how to do 9-4, and then we'll have you do a couple problems for turn-in on this assignment.